video. And we are back with another video. I'm back with another banger, and today I am going to be installing this custom beautiful unit of mine. And I just decided, I was like, I might as well just do an installation video because I did one before, but I didn't like how it turned out. So I was like, I might as well try it again this time because I am really proud of myself on how I designed and put a lot of detail into this unit. So I think that it'll come out way different than any other wig that I have ever installed, hopefully. The reason why I'm making this video is because it was highly requested. A lot of people asked me to make an installation video because if you don't know, I do my own hair. If it is like this type of hair or like my own finger waves or something like that, due to the fact that usually when I get my hair done, it doesn't come out the way that I want it to. But I do have someone who does my braids though, because I can't. I'm just too lazy to do all of that. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into this video. I'm gonna show all of the products that I use. If you have any questions about them, just comment down below and I'll definitely reach out to you and help you. So like I said, let's get into this video.
What the fuck?
Okay, so the first thing that I will be doing is oiling my scalp with some Honey Love by Rich Skincare and Wild Growth Oil. Next, I'm using my Shining Gem to lay down my edges under my wig cap. Next, I'm applying my wig cap over my hair to the desired area. And don't mind bitches, because bitches be goofy.
Knockout. You win.
After you apply the wig cap, what you're really supposed to do is supposed to cut your ear out. Bitches like me be slow and be forgetting. So I just sprayed first and I blow dried my hairline. So do that first. Well, don't do that first. Don't be like a dumbass like me. But yeah, at that point I realized that I fucked up. Bitches be a little slow. So yeah, cut your ears out first, bitch. Don't be like me. Then you're gonna blow dry your hairline. Make sure that you don't stop blow drying it until it's completely dry, because if you cut it and it's not completely dry, then it will come off. Like it's not even gonna, it's gonna start flaring up and you won't even be able to lay it down as flat as you want it to.
Knockout. You win.
Next, you're gonna cut off the extra lace in behind your ears, but first I'm gonna sew mine down because I did want to sew my wig down, but I didn't do it in this video. I did it like the next day after I cut it down, because after I put it on, when you see in the video, I realized like I liked it, but it was just a little bit too long for my liking. I wanted it to be right on the shoulder.
Knockout. You win.
As you see, I'm cutting the wig cap so it can match my hairline, because I have a widow's peak, so I have that like M type shape, ugly ass hairline. Then I go in with my Got To Be glue spray so I can lay it down so it can give like an invisible type look, so it'll be easier for my stuff to lay down even flatter. It also helps the lace, or like whenever you're installing your wig, it makes it look more realistic when it's laid down flatter.
Knockout. You win.
Now I'm adding some lace tint that I got from a local beauty supply store, and I put that on my wig cap and also my wig closure as well.
Knockout. You win.
Now it's time to try her on because this is looking good. Like, I'm so excited, period. And like I said, you're going to tint the lace as well so it can really give that realistic look. I also use a little powder so it can blend out all the color and everything, because sometimes I do put a little bit too much lace stuff in the front, like how you see it's a little lighter in the front than it is in the back. The powder just evens out those tones.
Knockout. You win.
Before gluing down the wig, make sure that you always try it on first, because they're going to be mad if you install it and your part that's supposed to be in the middle is all the way on the fucking side. In the video, I did not show me and cutting off the lace and cleaning up, but in the front, you do clean up like you use some. I use astringent and I clean it up right in front of my forehead because that's where the build up makeup and everything is, and it'll be harder for the lace to stick. Now I'm just going in with a Q-tip and cleaning up the Got2b glue spray that's on my forehead, so when I lay my edges, it won't interfere with the whole thing. Now it's time to lay my edges, so now I'm going in the front and finding those baby hairs that came with the closure, because I plucked behind the baby hairs so it can get a more realistic look. I also cut my edges, and when I cut them, I really cut them like short wise, because when they're long, they really don't look right to me. Like, that's just a personal opinion, because some people might keep theirs long and still lay them and they look good, but me personally wise, I like them shorter. And to lay my edges, I just use some mousse from the local beauty supply store and my Shining Gem. And I start with the mousse because like it's wet, so I can play with them a little bit before the mousse dries so I can make sure that they look perfect or to my liking. And like I said, I do have a widow's peak, so I do like to lay it in the middle as well with the 3 edges instead of the 2 on the side.
Knockout. You win.
Now I'm putting a scarf over my edges so they can lay down and dry while I'm styling it.
Knockout. You win.
Now I'm combing parting my hair into sections so I can flat iron them. And so when I flat iron it, it could be really, really straight. Because don't use big parts, like don't use big pieces of hair. Because if you use big pieces of hair, then like your hair is not going to come out as straight as you want it to be. Like if you wanted that silky straight type look, you have to go in with little sections. Now I'm about to go in with my hot comb, but when I first took off my scarf, I realized that my edges needed a little bit of love real quick, but you'll see in a second, period. Before I use my hot comb, I'm going to go in and start fixing some things. Like, I didn't like the fact that my middle edge didn't look as full as I wanted to, so I added some more hair.
Knockout. You win.
Then I tried it with, Then I tried it with no middle edge, and it didn't look right. Like, see, but just put that shit right back. Put it back. Now it's time to go with my hot comb to make sure everything will be straight and make sure that my closure will look as natural as possible. I'm just plucking a little bit in the front because I realized that side was just a little bit thicker than the other side, but I am going to go in just a little bit on that side as well because I wanted to have like that V type arch. Like I said, I do have a widow's peak, so I want it to look as natural as possible. No matter what the color is, that shit still got to look real, period. Now I'm going in with my concealer to do my part, but I did kind of put a little bit too much concealer, you'll see in the video. But after a while, I used a towel to just wipe a little bit off because I did put some on my actual hair. So it did make my part look even thicker than what it actually is. So this is the final look, and I can say that I am very much so satisfied because this is the color that I really wanted, and I was like trying my best to get this specific color, and the fact that I got it off the first try really made me like excited for me to install this wig, and it really made me feel like this wig install was gonna be different than other ones. I'm gonna probably do another video on how I sewed my wigs down, because I'm probably gonna do that with everything. Like, but right now this is locked and loaded, secured. Okay, so I really might not actually have to sew her down, but still at the same time I do want this to last for a little bit, so I probably will sew her down. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more hair tutorials, I want you to comment down below hashtag hair tutorials and what type of hair tutorial you want to see me do. If you want to see me do like a whole full video on how I customize my wigs, how I style my wigs, and how I install my wigs, then also comment that as well. But like I say, the best person that you can be is you, baby. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I loved doing it, period. And like I said before, best thing that you can be is you, baby, and that's on purr. And we out.